This is one of the most important videos I'll make in this channel, and here's why. If you've been selling on Amazon for a while, then you know that brands sometimes issue IP complaints. For example, this is an email I got from Amazon a few months ago. And as you can see in this case, the brand was claiming that I was selling counterfeit goods. What? Me? Selling counterfeit goods? Are you crazy? Absolutely never. I only sell new goods. How dare they accuse me of selling counterfeit goods? But yes, brands will totally do that. They will claim that you're selling fake goods just to get you off the listing. And trying to appeal this with Amazon is a big nightmare and a headache that you don't want to get yourself into. If you do get yourself into, I do have another video that I will link at the end of this video so you can watch how to get yourself out of that mess. But the ideal scenario is to never, ever get in the mess in the first place. So I am going to show you all the strategies that I use myself when I'm analyzing products to source to determine that they are not IP claim risk products. Basically that I'm going to be safe and not have any IP issues with those products. And I'm going to show you exactly what I do and the tools that I use. Some are free, some are paid, and some are just plain analysis. I'm going to show that to you right now. So here's a good example. You get this product from the site lids.com and it's selling at $20.99. And then you go here to Amazon, you plug in $20.99, and you're like, wow, 65% ROI and $13 profit. This is a great product with 209 sales. I want to buy right now before it runs out of stock. But wait, before you go completely crazy buying and spending your money on all these products because you think that they're going to sell, make sure that they are not sold by the brand. That's number one. I'll show you the example here. So in the case of this product, I was wrong. It's not being sold by the brand, which is even more deceiving. But what I'm noticing here, this is a Keepa chart. And in this Keepa chart, you have three charts. The first one is the price. The second one is the sales rank. And the third one is the number of competitors or sellers. Now you will notice that here we had 12 sellers which gradually either ran out of stock, or what happened here, when it goes flat, the seller line goes flat, that means that probably what happened was that the brand itself came in and told Amazon to just remove everybody else from the listing. They don't want anybody. And from time to time, they will let people come in, they issue IP complaints, they remove everybody out, and they keep going through that cycle. And if you are unlucky enough to get stuck in that cycle, then what happens? You will also get an IP complaint. So absolutely avoid products that are showing this flat line right here. When you have a lot of sellers and then whoop, flat line. That's the line of death, and you want to stay away from that. Okay, now let me show you a product where the brand is actually selling the product. This is the second example of what to do to avoid IP complaints. So you see, oh wow, it's selling for $18.97. I'm going to plug that in. $18.97. Whoa, 24% ROI. I'm going to go buy this product right now. No, don't do it. And I'll tell you why. So look, this product is a little bit sneaky because the brand name is actually not on the title. Look, the buy box is currently owned by WizKids. So let's dig a little bit deeper. So as we can see, WizKids is the dominant seller here with 60% of the buy box share. And in any other case, I'll be like, okay, 60% is not that bad. I'm going to enter. But wait a second. Let's look at this photo of the product. Do you notice anything strange, anything suspicious? I'm going to give you 2 seconds. 1, 2. Look at this. With kids. With kids. What this means is that the brand itself is selling their own product. And that is a huge, huge red flag. Do not go into listings where the brand itself is selling their own product. That is a nightmare waiting to happen. So just a little recap so far. Number 1, avoid the flat line that I showed you before with the sellers where suddenly it drops and there's only one seller. And number 2, avoid listings where the brand itself is selling their own product. Let's move on to the next one. But before we move on to the next 2 scenarios, if you can do me a huge favor and like this video, it really helps the channel, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Okay? And now let's move on to the next one. Before we move on to the next ones, I wanted to show you 2 more examples of brands selling their own products. This one is Michael Todd, and then Michael Todd here is selling its own product, and it has 100% share of the buy box. The next one is Calliope Games. As you can see, let me move myself here. As you can see, Calliope is the manufacturer of this brand, and it's the dominant 93% of the buy box. They may or may not file an IP claim, but you definitely want to avoid it just to be on the safe side. So the next check that you can do that is very simple, if you're interested in a brand, like for example Thermos, you go to Amazon, you select the brand Thermos so that it only shows you products owned by the brand, and you're going to open multiple listings and analyze each of those listings on Keepa. And the reason you want to do that is because on the initial listing that you found that it might be a profitable product, your Keepa chart may be a little bit weird. Maybe it shows only 1 or 2 sellers and you're like, this is a potential IP claim. But to be completely sure, because you're not sure, you open multiple listings of the same product and analyze what Thermos, the brand, is doing across all of its products. Is it issuing IP claims to sellers on all of their products? If they are not, then chances are that you are in the clear, and I'll show you how. So I have opened multiple Thermos products, and as you can see, here's a seller chart, and there is no flat line there. No flat line there. See, it fluctuates the way it would normally do. Just the same as here. Very nice. So I can assume, without any further knowledge, that Thermos is a good brand. I will probably not be receiving any IP claims. And again, nothing is 100% sure, but I'm showing you the ways that you can make sure with all the information that you have at hand, everything that you can do in your power to protect yourself. So to recap, number 3 will be look at multiple listings from the brand and analyze the Keepa seller charts. And if you don't have a flat line, then you're okay. But you gotta look at multiple charts, just like I show you. Are you ready for the next one? I am ready. Are you ready? This is one of the coolest websites out there. It's completely free, and it's an IP database where you plug in the brand. Here, I'll show you. So here it is. You plug in a brand, for example, Sharper Image, and it will tell you right off the bat. The community reports receiving complaints from Amazon for this brand. And I know for a fact that Sharper, because I got one from them. So Sharper Image. Let's plug in another one, for example. Let's do Cuisinart. Cuisinart. I've never sold this. I have wanted to sell it because I found good profitable items on it. But then through my checks, something looked kind of fishy. And I was like, yeah. So it says that no. that that you can run into issues with this. So this website is amazing. You plug in any brand. So for example, Neutrogena, which is a good brand to sell actually, a lot of FBA sellers sell it with no problem. Neutrogena, say, so it shows that there is no results. It means it's good to go. Then for example, Kiehl's, I've sold Kiehl's in the past, so it's not uncommon to run into roadblocks selling this brand. Authorized sellers won't have trouble. So this one is good to go too. If you get this type of message, it's okay. Only if you get like an alert like the one we saw in Sharper Image before. And the last method is getting a paid IP checker. A paid IP checker, the one that I personally use and the one I think is the best by far in the industry is IP Alert. So here it is. If you go to IP Alert, then you see that they have two plans. I have this one for life. It's just more convenient. You buy it once and that's it. Now, if you want to save a little money, get my discount on my link below the description in my video. You can save $30. Just put Daily Hernan on the coupon code space. And this is a special code only for you guys through me. You probably won't find it anywhere else from anybody else. So Daily Hernan, put that code and go through the link in my description and you will get $30 off on this super duper valuable piece of software that will save you a lot of headaches. For the video, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Do take all the necessary steps and measures that you can to avoid IP complaints and IP claims in the future, because it will save you a lot of headaches. I know that I went through a lot of trouble and headaches on how to resolve it until I finally did. If you do want to watch a really good video, if you're ever hit with an IP complaint and trying to figure out how to solve it, here is a video. I'm going to link it right here, that I made exclusively to show you guys how to deal with these IP complaints. You can watch that. If you want to join my Discord channel, it's absolutely free. I give you free online arbitrage leads every single day. So the link is below the description in my video. And I hope you enjoy the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.